This is the game reaction between the Philadelphia 76ers and the Portland Trail Blazers. Final score is 125-103. And I'm about to talk that talk. Talk that talk. We have a PG problem. I'm going to get to Joel Embiid because he is the player of the game. 37 points, 12 of 21 from the field, 12 of 13 from the free throw line, 9 rebounds and 3 assists. Joel Embiid is definitely that bull. He's just amazing. But let's get back to PG. We have a PG issue. We have a PG problem. And we need to talk about it, right? And look, I'm usually nice for the most part, but I can't be nice when you give a player, and look, I want everybody to get their money, but I want to win a championship, right? When you give a player a 4-year contract and it's $211.6 million deal, $211.6 million deal over 4 seasons, and the man, look, it's happening too often. This is not the only game he had a bad game, right? In 8 minutes that he played, I'm talking about the first 8 minutes he played, the man had 3 fouls, right? 3 turnovers. The man had 5 fouls before the 4th quarter. He did finish the game. Know what I mean? Because the Sixers blew the Blazers out. There were no match for the Sixers, right? But I have big concerns when it comes to PG. Now, is he cooked? Is he washed? Is he hurt? That's a big question mark. I'm not going to say the man is cooked. I know he brings it on the defensive side of the ball, but too many times that I'm watching these games when it comes to PG, he is struggling to make shots. And I mean big time. He ain't breaking down defenders off the dribble anymore, not as often. You might get flashes here and there, but let's keep it real. All he does now is shoots middies and threes, and if he's not doing that on the offensive side of the ball, because I need more for my $200 million player. I mean, the man was bricking for chicken, bro, all game. And look, those first 8 minutes, the first half, I believe he finished with like 2 points, bro, for the game. Let's look at his stats for the game. And then the analytics will tell you, the box score will tell you he's a plus 12. He was a plus 12, and Tyrese Maxey, which was playing a lot better than PG, was like a plus 8. That's why I don't go by the analytics all like that and the stats. But the stats don't lie when it comes to this, bro. This man had a bad game, bro. I don't care. He finished with 9 points. They say this man was a plus 20. How was he a plus 20? Because we won so freaking bad. Like, we won so much by a lot of points, right? 22-point beatdown. And when you look at it, right, he's a plus 20, but Tyrese Maxey's a plus 14. And Tyrese Maxey had 23 points, 3 assists, 1 steal. He did have 4 turnovers. He had 1 rebound. But PG had 4 turnovers. And he had 4 assists. He had 1 steal. So he had 6 rebounds. But come on, bro. How is he a plus 20 and Tyrese Maxey's a plus 14? Like, what are we doing? What are we doing right here? How did they even determine that, bro? How did they determine that? But we have a problem in Philly right now because my confidence level when it comes to winning a championship is very high only if the big 3 are actually a big 3. Meaning PG has to step his game up and play like an all-star because you can't be getting in foul trouble like that early on and you're not shooting the ball that many times. You only shot the ball 9 times all game, bro. You shot the ball 9 times all game. Imagine if Joel Embiid had a bad game. Imagine if Tyrese Maxey had a bad game. What would you do? What would Paul George do? Would he keep the team afloat? Would he put the team on his back and get us the dub? Especially in the playoffs. It's even more crucial. He can't be having these games like this. He can't. Especially against these top teams like the Celtics and the Knicks and the Cavs. You're having this type of game against the Blazers. And I don't mean that in no disrespect. The Blazers is an up-and-coming young team. But dang, they're the Blazers, bro. We got to stop the cap, bro. Stop the cap. Really, stop the cap. And yeah, man, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, man. This is the game reaction right after the game. We got the dub. We are 13-17 now. I absolutely love it. But I had to talk about PG because he is struggling. He's struggling. And I don't know what the answer is, bro. I don't know, bro. And when people was trying to come at me saying that they wouldn't trade PG for Jimmy Butler, I got to hit you with the nah, bruh. Nah, bruh. Nah. Because you're telling me you wouldn't want Jimmy Butler over PG. And it's not going to happen. Most likely it's not going to happen. But you can't tell me Jimmy Butler ain't better than PG right now. I don't care, bro. Look what both of them, how they're playing right now. And even though Jimmy Butler is 35 and PG is 34, PG is playing like he's 30. He's playing like he's 45. Forget him being 34. He's playing like he's 45. We got 3 more years on the contract, bro. A max freaking player that's playing like this. What are we going to do, y'all? I'm a little bit worried. I hope it gets better. I'm cheering for Paul George. I'm not hating. I'm just stating PG 8 need to start playing like PG 13. You know what I mean? Let's keep it real. You got to get it. You got to get together, man. But yeah, man, hit that subscribe button. We're going live for almost every single Sixer game. If you don't know, now you know. But listen, now talking about Kelly Oubre Jr. I want to give a big shout out to Kelly Oubre Jr. He was a plus 22. He should be a plus 100. Man, this man was absolutely amazing, in my opinion. Yes, the 15 points is great. I absolutely love Kelly doing that, right? My whole thing is this. He has 1 block. He has 2 assists. He has 5 rebounds. But what gets me the most with Kelly Oubre Jr., even if his offense is not the best sometimes, right? He brings it on the defensive side of the ball every single time he plays. This man, right, had 8 steals. I didn't stutter when I said that. This man had 8 steals in the passing lanes, and not even just that. He was getting the other team, the Blazers, in like offensive foul situations. He was getting offensive charges on them. He was doing the dang on thing. The stuff that don't show up in the box score, this man was balling. He was 6 of 10 from the field. You know what I mean? 3 of 3 from the free throw line. He was absolutely amazing. And I already said Tyrese Maxey's numbers. Tyrese Maxey did pretty darn good as well. Caleb Martin, 7 points. He was a plus 27. Had 2 assists, 1 rebound. Hustle hard, hustle real hard. Y'all know that. Y'all know that song. Hustle plays for Caleb Martin. And I absolutely love Caleb Martin. My biggest concern, besides PG, is the point guard situation. But let me get the Yabusele. Let me get the Yabi. Yabi is one of the best off-season signings that the 76ers made. I'm going to keep it real. He probably like the best underrated off-season signing. In 28 minutes, this man was a plus 17. This man had 16 points. This man had his nasty block. He had 1 steal, 1 assist, and 4 rebounds. Diving on the floor, hustle plays. He shows a lot of heart. He shows a lot of fire, and I love it. I love how Yabusele plays the game of basketball. Absolutely love it. But this is my concern, right? Point guard. I made a video earlier about my boy Malcolm Brogdon, and we'll see what happens with that. That's my guy. I've been wanting Malcolm Brogdon on the Sixers for like 3 years in a row, it seems like, right? Even if it's not Malcolm Brogdon, we need a point guard. I'm not going to put all my eggs in one basket in Reggie Jackson and Kyle Lowry. Kyle Lowry didn't play in this game. Reggie Jackson did play 18 minutes. He was 1 for 3 from the field, 3 points, 4 assists, 2 rebounds. Look, I'm not hating. I just want to upgrade. You know what I mean? I want to upgrade very badly because we need it. We need it for us to be at the peak of greatness, at the top of the mountain and winning the championship. We need a point guard, bro. We need a point guard. We definitely need a point guard that could be a floor general. Now, I don't know who that's going to be, and I'm going to do some research, and I'm going to probably make a video about what point guards are possibly available for the Sixers. Another thing I want to say is Nick Nurse. I know Andre Drummond is out with a foot contusion or whatever, right? Why don't you try to play Adembona a little bit? I know we play small ball and you got Yabusele at the center some of the times or whatever. But can you try to just give Adembona some opportunity? I feel like he could help us maybe even in the playoffs if you let him get some playing time now. So maybe, just maybe, he could be a player that we might need, we could utilize. I'm just saying. But that's all I really got to say about this video. We do have a big problem with PG, and hopefully it could be solved in the next game or so in this West Coast stretch, because he needs to step his game up, and there's no in-betweens about it. I'm going to keep it real, and if a Sixer fan tells me you're being too hard, I don't care, because, you know, some people that are not Sixer fans will come in the comments, and it's all good. I love it. I love all the smoke. I invite the smoke. It is what it is. I'm going to talk my talk regardless, right? They be coming in the comments and saying, you Sixer fans are so hard on your players. No, we know basketball, and we want what's best for the team. We want to win a championship, and we know what it takes to win a championship. And what it takes to win a championship is heart, and beyond heart and hustle and energy, you need talent in the right positions. Only way that the Sixers could win a championship with this roster as it is right now, because we lost McCain, is if Paul George, Joel Embiid, Tyrese Maxey play at their peak level every single game in the playoffs. Literally. Because you cannot rely on Reggie Jackson and Kyle Lowry. And Kelly Oubre Jr. does what he did today, and Yabusele did what he does today. That's the only way. Because you can't, if PG is giving you 9 points in 23 minutes, it's not going to be good enough. That's why we need a point guard. We need a point. And that's all I'm going to say. Have a wonderful day. And as always, God bless to each and every one of y'all. Happy New Year. And I'm out.
Mike Sports Vibes, thank you for vibing with me. Yeah. Mike Sports Vibes, thank you for vibing with me. I'ma talk that talk about the Sixers and the Vikings. I'ma talk that talk about the Sixers and the Vikings. Let's go. I really do this. I'm a hybrid fan. I'm a stand-up man. Yeah. They be hating on the squads, but they really a fan. I'ma talk that talk about the Sixers and the Vikings. I'ma talk that talk about the Sixers and the Vikings. Let's go.